Hello, everybody. Good morning, Eva. She was taking a nap. We're getting snow. So she was enjoying some rest and relaxation. You go, puppy girl. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd. Yeah, everyone was curious where you were at because it is so not Jerry to not be here. Hello, Auntie M. Hello, C-Rex. Hello, Wire Mother. Those of us who have senses. Some of us just have no good sense. And that's how we end up here. Hello, Michelle Moreland. Hello, Nana Laura. Oh, Ava, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl, Ava. Hello, Eileen and Carlin. What? 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 Hello, Mortimer Duke. Hello, Fargan Vistage. Hello, Sandy Hurd. Hello, Ice Rose. I'm so happy you guys are here. Hello, Patrick B. Hello, it's a Chris thing. No. You are just, you always encourage people to have bad habits with me. I'm telling Ava to ask for more treats. You tell the kitties to ask for more treats. You tell C-Rex to call me in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. And then you try to have me call her. Yeah. You're just full of bad ideas, Jerry. So, so yeah, it's, we're supposed to get like 1 to 3 inches tonight. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It doesn't have to be here. But you know what does have to be here? Coffee. Oh my gosh. It was stuck to the desk. It doesn't have the rubber seal that was on the bottom of it. It was just like a rubber no slip grip thing, but it was on the stove, and my daughter turned on a burner. Just happened to be the burner this was sitting on, so the bottom melted off of it. But it still works. It just now leaves, giant coffee rings wherever I set it down. I love it though. Now that I have an actual coffee pot, I can utilize it. It keeps the coffee hot and fresh, and it doesn't get that bitterness from sitting on the burner. I love you guys though. I'm not here to be a YouTube star, I didn't start this channel for fame and glory. I started it because I wanted to be with friends. And that's exactly what I have. That's the community that we have. I say hi to all of you guys because every one of you are an integral part of my life. And I care so much for you guys. Hello, Allison. No, I do have a few packs of instant coffee in case of emergency. I've not had to rely on them. Thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you. Okay, guys, quit it. You're gonna make me blush. Oh, guess what? Jimmy John's has Kickin' Ranch chips back. These things are the bomb. And I discovered them right as they were ending the last time. I've been waiting almost a year for them to come back. And they're back. So I got extras. Because it's about the same price as if I were to get chips from a gas station. So yeah, I got a few extra bags to have on hand because they're so good. Well, we've got the title. Now for the lyrics. There we go. That's the kind of love I'm looking for. Aww. All right. We've got a hodgepodge of stuff tonight. Just Judge Sylvia Holmes, the overly peppy, super excited, happy to be alive kind of lady she is. She had a fun docket today. I have none of the above. I don't even own spandex. I've never owned spandex. Ooh. I do like a good dad bod. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Same. Oh, it should be. No. God, no. Oh my God, no. Mm-mm. Nope. I am very okay not having that. Nope. We're not even acquaintances. Oh, I was just thinking tortilla chips. Um, I don't know. I I don't like them too hot. So I guess spicy, but not like, you know, ghost pepper. I don't want to taste like I'm chomping on bear mace. I have my moments. Oh my gosh, this one little this one little piece here is driving me crazy. My daughter's friend that cut my hair went back to Madison. And, I suppose I could just, snip this one little piece, but I don't want to mess it up. But that's a little bit much. I can't screw it up too bad. I am bald. No, I think that works. There we go. Much better. I'm I'm feeling a little bit better. Yes. Thank you. And I um I did sleep most of the day again. Unintentional. I just kept passing out, dozing off while editing, and then waking up soaked in drool. But but at least I didn't get any good desk face pictures to add to Auntie M's collection. Pancake chicken with a side of bear mace. That was great. Yeah, that's kind of the new rule around here. If Ava can do it, so can I. She does, guys. She does. I should send you some from when I first wake up in the morning and I get my BiPAP mask marks on. Like it exactly where my laugh lines are there. The BiPAP mask sits and then it like pushes them out. So I get this weird like clown, but uh not without it's like clown with no makeup kind of look. Ghost clown. It's creepy. And of course, the absolute second I take my mask off, Ava has to go to the bathroom. So I have to actually go outside with those markings on my face. Oh gosh. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, wait, yeah. Maybe I have. There was one where a woman threw a fit over $1 at a gas station. There was a $1 charge to get cash, I think it was, or to put cash on her card, something like that. And she threw just the absolute biggest fit tantrum. It was crazy. I know you love him. You can hear Earl in the background there giving us all his opinion. I think the fact that we're all, community on this channel here together, YouTube like recommends us all the same videos because, they know we like the same stuff. Oh my gosh, I've got this tickle inside my nose, like deep inside my nose. And it's driving me crazy. Okay. I'm going to put the case on because I need to blow my nose. It's, oh man. It's an evil nose tickle. Oh, my brain's not working.
I'm going to start with Michael Nugent. Come on up. One more step. You got to get as close to the microphone as possible. Thank you. You've got a no license plate light from January 14th, and you've got from June 5th of 2025 a no insurance and failure to control speed. How do you want to handle those? You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty?
Mm.
On all three of them?
Yes, ma'am. The traffic light or the tail light, it was working. He was just pulling me over to be.
It's a license plate light.
Yes, ma'am. That light was
Okay.
working. I had
Okay, so here's the deal
behind.
on that one, sir. I'll accept you're not guilty. We'll set a bond on that case. The bond is going to state your return date. You drive that vehicle up here and you show it to our officer that it was working. You might even be able to talk to the prosecutor if the prosecutor's available. But that's a $10 dismissal, so that's an easy one to get taken care of. Okay. On the June 5th, 2025, on Canyon Drive in South Washington, the no insurance and the failure to control speed. Did you want to plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty?
The insurance ticket, I had insurance. I just didn't have a.
Okay.
The
Well, how
other-
come you
the
never
other-
showed up on that?
I forgot all about it.
Okay, well, we don't forget about it. So I'll enter a not guilty plea for you on that. I'll give you a $500 PR bond. What about the failure to control speed?
I'm guilty on that.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty today?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to give you 2 days jail credit. Your balance is $30. So on that one, I'm going to release you to appear here at our court no later than the first business day following your release. Mr. Nugent, I give a strong suspicion I need to see you tomorrow no later than 2 o'clock. Bring that vehicle with you and we'll check out that license plate light, okay?
I'm here on other charges also.
When you get out, you come see me. You have to see me on that first business day, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Good luck. Okay, Dunia Luhiza. Good morning. Take a step forward for the microphone. Thank you. You have a speeding citation from November 27th, 2025, 80 and a 60. You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty. How would you like to handle that?
No contest.
Okay. Plead no contest, I'll find you guilty, assess your fines and your court costs. That's totaling $370 right now. I will give you 1 day jail credit. That's $150. Your balance is $220. On that one case, you are released to appear here for a hearing to determine how you can satisfy that balance.
Okay.
But stay there, we've got more.
Mhm.
So I don't understand why you didn't come to court and speak with the judge when Judge Ratliff had the clerk's office correspond with you to let you know that, we were happy. Go ahead.
My capias, is that what you're talking about?
Yes, on all the old cases.
Yeah, I was supposed to go today. That was today.
No, back in October, here's how this works. First of all, these cases are old. You should know how the process works. But back in October, you had contacted the court, so, talking about a struggle. And so then the court notified you, hey, come in. And
I had a death in the family, so I couldn't come around that time.
why did you not? But then we sent you a pending warrant letter telling you, hey, you could have a warrant issued if you didn't show up.
I didn't get it.
Where are you working?
Right now, Amazon,
How long have you worked at Amazon?
about three months, I want to say.
Then why weren't you making payments?
I was making payments and then I stopped for a little bit because of everything that happened. Around that time, I was making payments every month, and then whenever I reached out, it was because I couldn't. And I think I was behind 2 payments, I believe, 2 months payments.
Right. And then the court emailed you.
Yes, and I was supposed to show up. Yes, ma'am.
Right. And then you didn't show up. And then they sent you the pending warrant letter.
No, I'm here now.
And then they set you for the show cause hearing.
What's your
Because
call?
you didn't respond to the pending warrant letter and you didn't respond to the court's email. So what we have to do is determine whether or not you made a good faith effort to resolve your fines and court costs. And I just have to be honest, you did not.
How? It's just that address, I don't know what address they have on file, but that's not the correct address then. Because I haven't been getting any of the letters.
How'd you know you had a hearing set for today?
They emailed me.
So when did you think you were supposed to be able to make these payments? Just kind of when you could, or how does that work for you?
No, because of going through that struggle that I was going through, I was gonna make double of what I was behind and then catch up on it.
Do you receive any form of governmental assistance?
No, ma'am.
How many dependents are you supporting?
2.
And where are they right now?
They're at the house.
Who's with them?
Their father.
Does he also have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
Where does he work?
JBS.
Okay. And you're both in the house together?
Yes. If I could have one more chance, I'll come up there and make payments on time.
Can I show your KPS or your delinquent balance is $1,744. I do find you failed to make a good faith effort to resolve your fines and court costs. I'm going to remand you to the Chief of Police of City of Amarillo until your fines and costs are paid in full. I will give you 1 day jail credit.
Okay, am I allowed to bond out?
No, you owe $1,594. You can pay that at the jail to be released.
15,000?
1,594. If you do get that paid and you are released, you still need to appear here at our court no later than 2 p.m. on that first business day following your release.
How do I pay it?
That's a conversation you can have with your pod officer, then give you instruction on that.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Torres? How are you feeling today, Ms. Torres?
I'm feeling okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you work?
I do not. I have my 1-year-old. I am the only parent. I'll pick up jobs like to buy stuff for him, and I currently applied for many jobs. I'm waiting for feedback on those. And
Where's your
besides,
child? Where's your child today?
with my mother.
So why aren't you working?
I did have a job, but I didn't have reliable transportation, so they fired me for that.
When was the last time you had a job?
Like a month ago, it was Advanced Auto Parts.
How come you never came back to the court to talk to us about this balance that you have on these KPS?
I figured I would be arrested, like right then and there, and I
Well,
didn't.
your logic was flawed. So you always want to come in on your own and speak with the judge. Like if you had a job and then you lost your job, you should always come and talk to the judge about that, okay? Because we're the ones that create that order, then we're the ones that need to change it. So if you're showing you're making a good faith effort to take care of your case, we can work with you on it, okay? But if you don't show up, we think, well, you just don't want to take care of your case.
I was going to turn myself in. I told my mother.
But I mean, we sent you pending warrant letters. We sent you show cause letters.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we sent you the warrant letters. Okay. Well. Do you receive government assistance?
Just WIC.
Your mom's helping you out?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then on September 8th, you received a citation for driving without a license. On October 15th, you received citations for driving without a license, no insurance second, and failure to control speed. What do you want to do on those?
I could try to pay them, or
Let's back up. Do you want to plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty?
guilty.
Okay. Plead guilty on that first no driver's license, that's $260. I'll give you 1 day jail credit. Plead guilty on the second no driver's license from October 15th.
Yes, ma'am.
It's $260. You'll receive 1 day jail credit. Based on your plea of guilty to the no insurance second, the court will find you guilty of that. Assess a final court cost of $733, give you 1 day jail credit. And on that failure to control speed, based on your plea of guilty, the court will find you guilty, assess a final court cost of $330, give you 1 day jail credit. So you're going to have quite a balance when you get out of jail, but before you get out of jail, you're still going to owe $450. I'm remanding you on that $450. So somebody can either come pay that or you'll have to sit that out at $150 a day. Okay?
How long would that take, ma'am?
That's 3 days. And you already got today's credit, so that would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get out on Sunday. And so if you stay in there the whole time, don't forget you still have to come see me that next business day, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So how much is it for me to get out right now?
$450.
450. Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Misty, how are you today?
I'm here.
Okay. Well, you have that public intoxication from Saturday. You know, I think your time served on it, but you can maintain your plea of not guilty, or you can change your plea to guilty or no contest. If you change your plea to guilty or no contest, you don't know anything, you're done. What do you want to do?
Plead no guilty, no contest.
Okay, not guilty means not guilty, no
Not
contest.
guilty.
So not guilty means I want to come back and have a trial.
Oh,
Now, no contest means I would just want to be done.
no contest.
Okay, and I'm gonna find you guilty, but you'll be time served.
Okay,
Is that your understanding?
yes.
Okay, okay, thank you. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And Millie, I'll run the macro.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Montana Pierce,
Your part. Do I get the paper? No, I got your part.
good morning. Take a step forward. How are you today?
It's fine.
Well, you got a new session of drug paraphernalia on Monday. You want to plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty?
I should say not guilty because there was no probable cause.
Well, you
but
can. I'm not fighting you. You can say not guilty. And then you can come in here, file a motion for discovery so you could look at the evidence in the state's file. That's not a problem.
I gave you my answer.
So what you said I should say not guilty.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
said no contest.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That didn't come through. So you're gonna plead no contest? I
Better
don't,
than
I
you come
don't.
back and stay in jail.
Sorry? Sorry? Mr. Pierce, I'm
Go
not,
ahead. I said
I'm
no
not-
contest. Continue.
okay. So I'm gonna find you guilty. I'm gonna assess your fines and court cost at $531. I'm gonna give you 2 days jail credit. Your balance is $231.
Is it just me, or is this jerk face deliberately waiting until the judge starts talking for him to talk over her so that he can be as rude and as condescending as possible?
I'll release you to appear here by 2 p.m. tomorrow, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Here we are again.
Hi, Mr. Pierce, how are you?
This is bullshit, to be
What's
honest.
your language?
Excuse me.
Yeah, no swearing, Mr. Pierce, in court, okay? So, you have a warrant for not coming to court.
Are you surprised?
Well, so you owe 306 plus 96.
I don't know
Why
y'all.
didn't you come to court?
Should
you
have
were
said
supposed
not
to.
guilty. Nope.
Oh, the other day you said no contest on January 7th.
Yeah, I know. I should have said something else, but I'm not going to contest.
Okay. Okay, well, I just don't understand why you didn't come to court.
Woke up late.
Okay, you can go back to your pod. Thank you.
What about court for now?
No, we're done.
Okay.
We're done. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. So here's what I'm going to do on Mr. Pierce.
Okay.
I'm going to remand him and give him 1 day jail credit. I'm going to give him $152 jail credit. 52. And that brings him down to 250. That lady that was talking about the meth,
Yeah,
is she still just high, or
I don't think
is
that's
there
gonna change. I think that's who she is now.
standard data? Is there a TPC worker? Anybody going to talk to her?
Yeah, we can, if you'll do a 1622, I'll make sure they get it today.
Sure. I'll do a 1622 right now, and then we'll see, maybe tomorrow, maybe one more day will help.
Yeah, that one was a surprise to me because she was in a regular cell and nobody told me anything, so that one.
Well, it's all good. Okay.
I have absolutely no idea which lady they're talking about. It must be something that happened before they started live streaming.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Next is 251850. MCP Tides on Menchaca doing business as the Artisan in South Lamar versus Brendan Nordgren and others. Who do I have on behalf of Artisan? Anyone here on behalf of MCP Tides on the Menchaca?
I see Ms. Nobles.
Nationwide.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Nationwide is supposed to be here as well, but I
Oh,
am.
no, Miss Gargos is here. She was on mute. I see her waving. Y'all are great.
Okay.
In the checkerboard, it can be hard. All right, so Ms. Gargos we have, and we have plaintiff's agent here on behalf of the plaintiff. Do I have someone here on behalf of Ms. Nordgren? Ms. Nordgren, I see you that you're here. You're on mute, ma'am. On your phone, you can press *6. If you're in the Zoom app in the lower left-hand corner, there might be a little like, looks like a microphone, and you click that.
And I just sent her, I just asked her to unmute right now too.
My sign is becoming historic. This is from the pandemic. I can't believe it's made it 5 years. Ms.
You should
Nordgren,
have
we'll
gotten
give you
a
a moment.
pop-up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Thank you, Ms. Nordgren. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, Ms. Nordgren, with us today, I have a representative from the landlord, and I also have Ms. Karkos. She's representing them in court today. Ms. Karkos, tell me why this case was filed.
This is failure to pay rent. Rent is $11.70 a month. She owes December and the prorata of January for a total of $1,736 in back rent through today. A 5-day notice to vacate was given on December 5th. This is not a CARES Act property. There's no government subsidy, and we're seeking back rent, court costs, and possession.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Nordgren. Ms. Karkos has indicated that the case was filed for a financial situation. Is it correct that the monthly rent is $1,170?
No, with fees that they overcharged me $70 for it. It's $1,320.
They're not allowed to collect fees in an eviction, Ms. Nordgren, so I'm only concerned with what the base rent is under the lease. She says the base rent is $1,170.
$1,170.
Okay. All right then. Is it correct that rent for December and January remain unpaid?
No. I handed them a cashier check for $1,600 on the 2nd of January. I handed them 2 money orders for $673, either 56 or 57 in November. So November's paid for.
Okay, Ms. Nordgren, let me ask you a
I'm
different
just
way.
short $393 and 57 cents.
All right, so
And then, go ahead. They've added an awful lot. They're charging me $61 plus a day. I told them and showed them the checks that I wrote first. I had first and last 2572, and
Okay,
they
Ms.
said, "We
Nordgren,
don't think you paid that." They say I'm lying. So
Ms.
okay,
Nordgren, under
excuse
your
me.
lease, what day is rent due?
It's due on the 1st, but I don't get my Social Security check until the 3rd.
So you've just been chronically late the whole time you've lived there?
Okay. Did you pay rent of $1,170 December 1st?
December 1st. Let me see. What did I? No, I didn't. I for 11 for December 1st. I didn't pay until 12/13. I paid $673. But she accepted payments at first, and then she said,
Ms. Nordgren,
"Yeah."
paying late does not cure the fact that it's late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's
I
late,
got
it's
sick.
late.
I know.
I appreciate all that. You paid something. Ms. Garkos, Ms. Nordgren says she's made some payment. Is there any chance that y'all need to reduce the amount being sought? Because there's no dispute that she paid late and that she's not paid in full. It's a matter of what remains. Ms. Nordgren, you mentioned that you had some money orders. Were those money orders accepted and kept by the landlord?
Yes.
How much were those money orders for?
Well, the money orders, I had 3 money orders for $673, and they're either 56 or 57. And I have one.
Nordgren, I need you to be exact. How much were each of the money orders for?
673.56. Then I dropped a penny.
Okay, so that was one of them, $673.56.
No, it's not about dropping the penny. It's about providing accurate records to the court.
You charged me another $27 there for security. Hello?
Yes, what other payments did you provide them?
$1,600 on the 2nd of January in a cashier's check.
Okay, so 673 and then 1,600. Any others?
No, I had 673, 56, 673, 57, and 673, 56. Those were the money orders. I was short one money order, but I paid 1,600, and they put it in an envelope, and then they wouldn't give me any credit for it. They just stuck it in an envelope and said, "We'll have to give this money. We might have to give you this money back." So, but they accepted the first one.
Ms. Carcos, is there a ledger?
There should have been one submitted to the court.
I have the receipts from the cashier's checks and and the money orders.
Ms. Norgren, are those receipts from the landlord or from when you purchased the money order?
Both. I have one here for pay lease 11/29. That one was 673.57.
Okay, we're not,
And I
11/29 wouldn't matter. This is after December. Which of those are for receipts after December 1st?
After December 1st. Okay. 673.56.
What day is that?
12/13/2025.
Okay, what's the next one?
The next one then was the cashier's check for $1,600, and that was on the 2nd of January 26.
Okay, any others?
No, I had one for the 13th or 15th of November.
No,
And that was,
okay, this is for December and January. So she says she provided $22.73.56. Ms. Carcos, is your client, did they receive funds of that amount?
Ms. Nobles, can you unmute and speak to this?
Yes, thank you so much. She did provide us with the money orders. We did let her know we would not be able to accept payment unless it was in the full amount. She has been notified that she can come get that money.
Do you have the money orders? Yes or no?
They are in the office.
Great, then you have the money and it's gonna not be for that. I'm gonna give her the reduction from that, because the money orders are cash on demand, right? Like it's bearer paper. You've got the money, it's as though she gave you cash. That's how that works. So if you got it, she paid you. Okay, that doesn't negate the fact that she didn't pay in full on time, and that's all that's required for the law. All right, but the judgment will be a lot less. So y'all were seeking 1736, right? But she's paid you more than that. So it's really just a possession. All right, judgment for the plaintiff, possession only. We'll set the appeal bond for either party at $11.70.
what's possession?
That means that the judgment today was rendered for the plaintiff, but this payment was not made in full on time as required by the lease.
I got sick though.
I appreciate that, Ms. Norgren, but the landlord doesn't have to be empathetic to the fact that you've had a situation that prevented it. The landlord can say, I want my money on time, and if it's not on time, I want you to go. And that's essentially what they've said. What I'm saying, though, is that because you paid them sufficient for the amount that they would have been able to ask me, or that they were asking for through today, the judgment is not for any monetary amount except for cost of court. So the judgment is that they can receive back possession, but that you don't owe them any money as of today. All right. Now you have 5 days to appeal, as does the landlord. If neither of you appeal on day 6, that's the soonest the landlord can receive a writ of possession.
What does writ of possession mean?
That's essentially a piece of paper that authorizes the landlord with the constable to come in and remove you and all of your items if you have not already done so.
On 5 days?
And on day 6.
Oh gosh, this is horrible. So they have to give me, don't they have to give me back my money?
No, Ms. Norgren, you owed the money.
Uh-huh.
You owed the money, and because you gave it to them, I'm reducing the judgment so that you owe them no money because you've already paid. If they give you back those checks, then you will owe them all the money again. Because you've
I
been
see.
living there, so you have used the unit for the month of December, and for 15 days of January, you have to pay for that. What I found is that you have paid for that. You just paid late, and because you paid late, that is a breach of the lease sufficient for them to evict you.
Well, I would have had savings, but my truck has been vandalized many times. And I know some of these vandals were employed by them, so I don't know. How am I supposed to move out on $600? I don't know. That's very hard.
Ms. Morgan, I truly wish I had better answers than I do. I have to give the legal answer of things, but here's what I can give you further. You have at least 5 days. The landlord has an option to go up to day 60. That may be some reason where you want to communicate with your landlord about what is a likely timeline, assuming no one appeals. Okay?
So I have to talk to them?
You don't have to do anything. I'm saying that if you don't do anything, on day 6, the landlord can come and get a writ of possession and make you leave. To avoid that eventuality, you have all of your options, including talking to the landlord, calling legal aid, or appealing.
No.
Okay. All right.
I was put out, I'm telling you. And then now I don't know. Okay.
Thank you very much. All parties are excused.
It's
Thank you,
terrible.
Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, our next matter will be 251867. That's U.S. Bank Trust Company, National Association as a trustee for Velocity Commercial Capital Loan Trust 2024-3.
Are you talking to me, Brenda?
No, I'm calling the case of the plaintiff's name. That is the name of the plaintiff versus Joe Madrid and all other occupants. So who do I have on behalf of? I'm just going to call that U.S. Bank Trust.
John Hedrick. I'm the attorney for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hedrick. Can you say your client's name 3 times fast?
U.S. Bank Trust Company, a bunch of other names after that.
That's a fun one. All right. Do I have anyone here on behalf of the defendant, Joe Madrid? Mr. Madrid, I see someone with Mr. Joe Madrid's name, so you'll need to unmute. You can press *6 if you're on your phone. If you're in the Zoom app, in the lower left-hand corner, there'll be, it looks like a microphone icon.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you
Sorry.
for being here. No, it happens a lot. I have a sign that happens so often, right? Y'all are fine. All right. Mr. Hedrick, tell me why this case is being filed. Or why this case was filed.
This is a possession-only case.
Okay.
The property that the security interest arises out of was a deed of trust dated March the 29th, 2024. The property was foreclosed on July 1, 2025. The value of the foreclosure was $225,000. Notice to vacate was given on September the 24th, 2025. It gave the defendant 3 days notice. It was sent by first-class mail and certified mail. In addition, that was mailed on September the 24th, 2025. The petition itself was not filed until 12/30/25. So essentially they had 60 days as required, except they were only required to give 3 days. And there is a military affidavit and a last known address, but those are rendered moot by Mr. Madrid being here today. With that, we would seek possession only of the property.
Okay. Mr. Hedrick, was Mr. Madrid a tenant or was he the original holder?
He was the original holder of the facility. And
I was a tenant, Your Honor.
Well, he didn't send a notice in.
Y'all have a copy of the lease?
All right, Mr. Madrid, I'll ask you questions. Mr. Hedrick, to your knowledge, though, was Mr. Madrid the original owner of the land?
Well, let me pull up the file exactly, and I'll look at it that way. Your Honor, I have no information saying that he is the leaseholder, the tenant of that property. In fact, all the notices were sent to Mr. Madrid individually, and just looking through everything, I have nothing to indicate that he was the tenant.
All right, well, then, Mr. Madrid, let me have some information. Had you been renting this property?
Yes, for over 6 years. I have a copy of the lease, and they should have it too.
All right. Who was the landlord that you rented it from, sir?
Andrew Arredondo,
When was the original term of the lease signed?
September 30th of this year. Oh, last year.
No, you said you've been there 6 years as a tenant, correct?
Yes.
So what's the first year you signed a lease?
Here. February. Was it me? I have to go back to those.
Right. Mr. Madrid, a more relevant or more useful, easier question might be this. You signed a lease. Did you
Yes.
sign subsequent renewals?
Yes.
When's the last time you signed a renewal?
Let me go. Last one, February. I'm not finding it. Don't have. I just had my renewal I signed.
What's the document that you do have? What's the date on it?
Baby.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Hedrick.
I'm sorry, did you say I can say something?
Yeah, I was.
He just had the document in his hand a second ago. We saw the letterhead on it. This shouldn't be this hard.
If you'll look at the notice to vacate, the duty is on Mr. Madrid within 90 days of the receipt of that to notify them that he is a tenant. It's not, and he's received more than 90 days notice and nothing has been received.
That's a good point, Mr. Hedrick. I'm Mr. Madrid.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Madrid. You said that you had a written lease. You're not able to produce a copy. Who was the lease with? Who is rented? Who it says is the landlord on your lease?
Andrew Arredondo.
Are you your own landlord? No, Andrew Arredondo.
Andrew Arredondo.
All right. And when's the last time you paid him rent?
November.
Mr. Hedrick, have you ever heard of an Andrew Arredondo in connection to the property?
No.
Mr. Madrid, it's important that you make a showing here. Mr. Hedrick has raised a point.
He's the owner.
Joe, the lease, you have the lease right here. It has your date commencing February 1st, 2025. Right there, on your first day. You signed it on February 1st, 2025. That's it. That's the day you commenced. That's the day you signed your update. In 2025. And the attorneys, should have a copy of that lease.
Okay.
That's kind of the thing. See, Mr. Hedrick is saying you never gave him one, and per the notice, you have to give him one. So when did you give a copy of the lease to the plaintiff?
Your email when you sent it to me.
Because the burden goes back to you, Mr. Madrid. If you have a lease, you have to show that to the plaintiff. When did you give them a copy of the lease?
Okay. I can pull it up right now.
You sent it to the attorney when they requested it.
Yeah. It was October 14th.
How was that delivered?
It was delivered by email. To a company called Texas Evictions.
Yeah.
They are the ones who sent it.
Yeah.
You sent it to Texas Evictions at aldridgepite.com because they requested that, and they requested notice of your proof of payment of rent. And the original realtor should have the copy of the lease also. You gave that to them. You were negotiating.
Mr. Hedrick, that does match up with the information provided on the notice to vacate about where it should go.
It doesn't match up anything.
I mean, I see aldridgepite.com on here. Texas Evictions at aldridgepite.com is the name. I'm just going to share. Mr. Medina, or Mr. Madrid just said that that's where he sent it. And when I look at the notice to vacate, that's the address that it would have gone to.
That is
Right?
correct.
There
But
it is. So my question then is, if Mr. Madrid says that he sent it and he would send that to us, any chance that it got mislocated by Texas Evictions at Aldrich Pike?
I can't speak to whether they misplaced it.
At 3:46 PM, October 14th, 2025, sent at 3:46.
All of these items are something that I think really begs for a continuance. But
Mr. Hendrick, I'd be happy to grant you one. I agree. I think you should look into it because he's said that he sent it. I have no reason to disbelieve that, especially since what he's giving me matches with what would have happened there. November, December, we're past our 90 days. Mr. Hendrick, if you like, we can definitely give a continuance, take a look at it. We can all come back.
right now, I represent. Well, I do know who I need to. I will handle it. The client will be in touch with him. I think a week postponement is going to be enough.
Okay.
But he needs to make copies of all of that.
Yes. Okay.
And including the receipt, the notice of mailing, everything, including the payment. You need, as a tenant, you need to verify all those things. Now,
But it kind of sounds like the tenant's not wrong. He sent all of the documentation in. He sent the copy of the lease in. It sounds like it's the eviction company that dropped the ball on this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Court's going to reset. We're going to give both parties an additional week. We're going to reset to January 22nd. So same time, we'll send you a new Zoom. Well, we'll send you a new reset. The same Zoom link will work. Certainly, if parties come to some other information, you can notify us. Well, we'll see everyone back on the 22nd.
at what time?
Judge Holmes, we don't have any eviction dockets on the 22nd. I believe it's because of MLK Day. Do you want to reset it on the 27th, which is that next following Tuesday?
We're not doing any on Thursday?
No. We are doing it next Tuesday, but I'm not too sure if that'd be a little too early.
Yeah, now look at how busy we are. All right.
The 27th is probably going to work better for them as well.
That's totally fine. All right. Happy to do that, y'all. I'm not trying to, my job is to follow within a timeline, but the 27th would be our first docket. So, all right. All parties are given notice that we will reset to January 27th. We'll send everyone that Zoom information. On that day, the time of the docket will be in the afternoon. It'll be at 1:30 p.m., just as this one was.
Now, do you have it? Can the plaintiff furnish me with, or the defendant rather, furnish me with an email address or a mobile phone number?
We're live on Zoom, so or live on YouTube. So what I can do, Mr. Hedrick and Mr. Madrid, is we can give y'all a breakout room, and that way you can privately exchange that information.
If he could just send me a private message, that'd be fine.
Mr. Madrid, are you able to send a text message? You can chat within Zoom to Mr. Hedrick and send him your message, contact information.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then all parties are excused. We'll see everyone on the 27th. Thank you all. Good information. All right. 25-18-53. Mr. Hedrick, I think this will be you. This is TR Preserve Corp. Delaware Corp. doing business as the Preserve at Travis Creek versus Clay Kimball, aka Clayton Edris Kimball, and others. On behalf of TR Preserve.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Corey Rogers, appearing for the plaintiff on that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Hedrick.
We're both attorneys. I like Mr. Hendrick. I don't mind being mistaken for him.
Thank you. You're very, very collegial. I appreciate that. All right. Well, good afternoon. Do I have someone here on behalf of the defendant? Do I have someone for Clay Kimball?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kimball. Thank you for
Good
being
afternoon.
here. All right. And Mr. Rogers, tell me about this case.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a conduct-based eviction regarding Mr. Kimball. In his lease, specifically in paragraph 11.1, he agreed not to engage in criminal conduct, which also included displaying or possessing a gun, knife, or other weapon in the common area or in a way that may alarm others. We've had a number of incidents involving him with that. For instance, on December the 8th, he was playing loud music and shouting at other residents. On December the 20th, he was again playing loud music and shouting at other residents. On December the 23rd, he was carrying a sword around in the common area and threatening others and shouting at them. And on December 16th, grand jury for aggravated assault on October 19th and October 24th, pointing an AR-15 at other residents. And then finally, seems kind of trivial in light of the other violations, but he has an unauthorized ferret and no animals are allowed in the property per paragraph 12 of the lease. I'm accompanied, I have my manager here, Desiree Alonso. Desiree, would you unmute and could you confirm that all the things I've just been telling Judge Holmes are true and correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And Your Honor, we delivered a notice to vacate on December the 24th of 2025. That was posted outside the main entry door in an envelope in compliance with Texas Property Code and also mailed that same day. Additionally, Your Honor, we're seeking attorney's fees in this case in the amount of $2,300 at this point. I submitted my attorney's fees with $1,543 pre-trial. We've been here for about an hour and a half now, and I'm currently billing at the rate of $400 per hour. And so I think that's a reasonable and necessary fee for this case. And additionally, Your Honor, rent has not been paid for the month of January, just January only. The monthly rent is the amount of $1,511. So we're seeking prorated rent through today of $731.10. I also neglected to mention, Your Honor, we did provide the probable cause affidavit for the aggravated assault. The conduct omitted as plaintiff's exhibit 3 in connection with this case.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Good afternoon, Mr. Kimball. So Mr. Rogers has made 2 claims. He says the case was originally filed due to conduct basis, and he listed several allegations, including shouting and threats toward others, and then the aggravated assault charges stemming from 2 incidents in October. And then the second thing he said is that after the filing, a non-payment has occurred and that January rent is still unpaid. So my first question is it correct that you've been indicted for charges stemming from alleged altercations in October?
Yes, I have been I've indicted on December 16th for a Nerf toy, not an AR-15. That's a key difference here.
Wait, a Nerf toy? The Nerf guns I've seen are bulky, bright blue and neon orange, oversized, not easily mistakable for an AR-15 twice. So I don't really buy that one. Oh God, no. I wasn't implying that by any means. No, 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 no. No. Michelle had asked what was on his finger, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something with gaming and I think VR. I don't know. But it probably wasn't a Nerf gun.
It's not a real firearm. That is a Nerf toy.
All right. What court is that case pending in?
Travis County.
Do you know what court you're assigned to, like a district court number?
Not at the moment. I could
Oh, that's okay. I was just
figure out
curious.
that information.
Your Honor, forgive me. It's the 299th.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And Mr. Kimball, are you on bond?
Yes.
All right. Is it correct that January rent was unpaid?
I thought I was on auto pay, but if that didn't go through for this whole eviction notice, I'm not sure if they held that back due to the eviction and my auto pay just didn't go through. I'm not sure, but I can definitely get that taken care of.
Well, Mr. Kimball, Mr. Rogers says that it's been unpaid. I mean, I take as true what people tell me. if you want to look at your bank statement and see if potentially it's gone through, that would answer that. Otherwise, I would give him a half a month rent for that. All right. All right, well, I appreciate all that. With that information, the landlord does meet their burden today. So will be a judgment for the plaintiff. We would award possession. I would award the 1/2 month of rent, so $731 for rent. I would award the $2,300 in attorney's fees. You've seen the affidavit, seen the time involved. That seems reasonable given the situation. For appeal, I would put the appeal bond, because the allegations do stem from October, I would put the appeal bond at $3,022. That's twice the rent. Mr. Kimball, the same provisions apply for this situation. If you wish to appeal, you have that option within 5 days. We'll send you all the information about it. Mr. Rogers, same for you. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All parties are excused. Thank you very much, then.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Kahneman, it looks like you need to attend the victim impact panel and pay $1,134.
Oh, wow.
All right, well, this case is over a year old, so why haven't you attended that victim impact panel yet?
Yes, Your Honor. I did get one of the classes done. I do believe it was the victim impact panel. That is all set. I have a highway safety course that I had to attend.
You should have received an email that said you do not have to attend that highway safety course anymore, but you do. You have not provided proof to the court that you have attended that victim impact panel.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. The court told me that I had to take a highway safety course as well. But I do have my victim impact panel done. I have the certificate on my phone, Your Honor. It's very unmanageable year. After my OWI, I lost my career. My lady since passed. And I'm a full-time caregiver.
Sir, that's really, I feel really bad for you. I get it, but that's no excuse not to just email a document to the court. That's all you had to do was email the document. If it's on your phone, that would have been simple enough. You also need to set up a payment plan, sir. You need to set up a payment plan because you owe $1,134. Have you made any payments on this lately?
I don't believe I have, Your Honor. My son's autistic. I'm a full-time caregiver for him since my lady's been gone. And I believe I just set up I believe I set up a payment plan in November. I'm not quite sure. It's been very unmanageable, Your Honor. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, you set up a payment plan back in September, where you said you were gonna pay $25 a month, so then 26th of every month. But you didn't pay that in November or December.
Yes, Your Honor. After my lady passed, I've been full-time with my son. He's nonverbal autistic. Me and her mom, she works full-time and I'm full-time caregiver, Your Honor. So it's very hard to find work right now without a driver's license and with my son as well. So I do apologize. I have some interviews set up for some kitchen work for nights and.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I do have the certificate saved on my phone. I was just waiting to get the $140 for the highway safety course that the district court told me I had to do that class as well. So I guess I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
The highway safety class was just recently waived by our chief judge, so you don't need to do that anymore, but you do still need to provide proof of that VIP panel, victim impact panel. You just need to email it to the court.
Yes, Your Honor. I have that right on my phone right now. I've since taken that.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this case for 90 days. That gives you 90 days. You need to email that proof of your attendance at the victim impact panel, and you just start making payments on that payment plan of $25 a month. If you need a different payment plan, you can call the court, but that's probably one of the lowest payments plans we have here to pay off $1,134.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what they
So
said.
you need to start making payments as soon as possible.
Yes, Your Honor.
Actually, I'm only gonna adjourn this 60 days. 60 days, okay? I'm not gonna do 90 days, I'm doing 60 days.
That's plenty.
That means when you get out, you need to make a payment, and you need to make a payment the next month.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Are you gonna leave it as $200 cash? You're gonna change that?
I'm gonna change it.
Okay.
I'm going to amend your bond to a personal recognizance bond so that you can
Thank
get
you, Your
out
Honor.
and try to find work. And you can get out and you can email that form right away.
Yes, Your Honor, I sure will.
All right. So the bond
I
is
had no idea
$200
that they had
PR.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So if you email that proof in and you continue on your payment plan, you won't see me again.
Yes,
But
Your Honor.
otherwise, you can end up the same place you are right now because you're not paying or attending. All right.
You won't
Good luck
see me
then.
again,
So
Your
you're all
Honor.
set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hello,
Hello, what is your
my name
name?
is Aaliyah Slack. Aaliyah Slack.
This is case number 253652FY. Counsel?
Hannah Fogel appearing on behalf of Aaliyah Slack for the limited purpose of arraignment. We have reviewed the charging document and waive a formal reading. We have conducted a screen for court-appointed attorney and found that she has qualified. We request this matter be set for probable cause conference and preliminary examination. We would also like to argue bond, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you haven't granted a court-appointed attorney, and that person will be your attorney for the remainder of this case. The bond is currently set at $1,000 cash surety. What would you like to argue on bond, counsel?
Your Honor, we would request a personal recognizance bond on this matter. Ms. Slack has lived in Plainwell for about 3 years. She does have ties to the community. She has 2 young children, ages 5 years old and 8 years old. She has reliable transportation to and from the court, a strong support system of family and friends, and she also has 3 job interviews in the next week or so. She's told me how she's worked since she was 14 years old. She's put herself through college. She's going through a period right now where she is unemployed, and she's really hoping to be able to make it to those job interviews so that she can regain gainful employment.
I'm a little concerned, given that it appears that when this happened, there was already active bond conditions where this same victim was the victim. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Where do you plan to live if you leave?
I stay between my Aunt Paula's and my grandfather's house now. I've already left from over there.
Well, you already violated the court order when you went over there, right?
I understand. I can promise you this will never happen again. I will never be in any court trouble again. My entire life, I never had a traffic citation. I never got in trouble in school, in college, anything.
I want to believe you, Ms. Slack, but you were on bond for the same thing with the same victim, violating a court order when this happens.
I understand. Just being away from my kids for 3 days has really drove what I have done into me, and I can't stress enough that something like this would never happen again, because I wouldn't do this to my kids.
Ms. Slack.
Due to the nature of the weapon that was used, I'm going to give you a PR bond because it's listed as an alarm clock, and I don't necessarily think that
it was a plastic alarm clock.
So we've got swords, Nerf AR-15s, and now alarm clocks. We're running the whole gambit of weapons tonight.
That's probably the only reason you're getting the PR bond right now. I'm not gonna lie, ma'am. Okay, if you had used some sort of different weapon, you'd be staying in jail right now because you violated the court orders when you went over there, or you were with him, and not only did you violate him by seeing him, but then by assaulting him as well. I have serious concerns about this, so please prove me wrong and don't show up at his house and don't get in trouble again, please.
I promise you.
Those productive conditions of bond are renewed again today. I put in new conditions of bond today. This morning, I indicated that you are not to have indirect or direct contact with Jordan Anthony Brown. We went over this last time and went over again. No contact via social media, in person, or telephone, email by you or anyone on your behalf. Do you understand?
Understood. Understood.
All All right, you have a probable cause conference scheduled for January 22nd and a preliminary examination scheduled for January 28th.
I am sure she understood the first time you gave her those instructions, Your Honor. Billy, I can't operate the mouse while you are nudging my hand like that. Please stop. Please. Yes, yes. Hi, buddy.
We're all set. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. What is your name?
My name is Harry Andrew Rashawn Thomas.
Case number 212819 FY. Counsel?
Anna Fogle appearing on behalf of Kyrie Thomas for the limited purpose of arraignment. We have reviewed the charging document and waive a formal reading. We have conducted a screen for court-appointed attorney and found that he has qualified. We request this matter be set for probable cause conference and preliminary examination. We would also like to argue for a reduction in bond, Your Honor.
Sir, you have been granted a court-appointed attorney, and that person will be your attorney for the remainder of this case. Looks like bond was set back in 2021 at $2,000 cash surety. What would you like to argue on bond, counsel?
Your Honor, Mr. Thomas has lived in West Michigan his whole life. He would have reliable transportation to and from the court. He also has a strong support system of family and friends, and we would request a reduction in bond in this matter.
Why hasn't this been taken care of for the last 5 years? That's the big question I have.
Because I ain't know about it at first, ma'am. I haven't known about it by like 2 years after the incident.
Well, someone talked to your mother
anything.
back in 2022, and so you should have been aware back in 2022.
Somebody talked to mom. I wasn't aware of it. I'm sorry.
All right. Given the nature of the charges and the fact that this case has been sitting here for 5 years and you haven't even bothered to take care of it, I know you're saying that you didn't know about it, but your mother was advised back in 2022, and this warrant has been outstanding since 2021.
No, he said he didn't know about it for 2 years, which means he sat on his thumb for an additional 3.
Based on those reasons, I'm not going to give you a PR bond today. I'm going to continue the $2,000 cash surety bond. You have a probable cause conference scheduled for January 22nd and a preliminary examination scheduled for January 28th. You are all set for your arraignment. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Well, guys, I did it. I suffered through the entire stream with a tickle in my nose. Oh, it's right in here, but like deep inside, and I can feel it like itchy behind my eye. I need Benadryl. That's what I need. I know I have Benadryl. I have Benadryl. But that also means that I'm going to go to bed. Hi, Earl. Hi, Billy. Guys, what is this? What? I feel like you're trying to tell me something. Oof. My good boys. My absolute love protectors. Oh my gosh. Well, that helps somewhat. As soon as you start it. Usually I suffer from feline paralysis caused by Billy. He'll lay on my hand and make it so that I can't maneuver the mouse, or he'll lay on my chest and I'm laying down so that I can't get up. I still feel like poopsie doo. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sure we'll get back to normal soon enough. Maybe I'll find the energy to shower and come on it in the daytime tomorrow. We will just have to see. I also don't know how much snow we're getting. It could be up to 3 inches. I know you are. I know you are. My brothers used to tell me that I looked like I stuck my finger in a light socket when my friend would do my perm when I was a kid. That was one of their favorite insults. That and telling me whenever I did my makeup, they would say that I looked like a $2 hooker overcharging $1.99. Oh, my brothers. Now you guys know why I have chosen family. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Stevie Addison. Welcome. Otto, I'm jealous. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. You know I love you all. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.